Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's like, everyone hold your breath. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdowns coverage of X on the Beach episode 2.
Yeah.
And look, Cliff, I can see you, for God's sake. You're here.
This is awesome. I'm physically there this time.
Yes, I can see you. Oh my God.
For all the people who thought I was just a disembodied voice,
Right.
I'm so much more. I'm a full-bodied human being now.
It's not like I'm talking to God anymore.
Yeah, that whole last episode was just one giant confessional of the weirdest shit you can confess to God.
Right. It's just me talking to God about X on the beach. Other people are praying for peace and all kind of, and I'm talking about X on the beach.
Yeah, you're like, dear Lord, why do I have a granny panty personality?
Yes, gotta love them granny.
It's me, Allison. Can you hear me, God?
I can honestly say, and God can back me up on this, there were absolutely no granny panties in this episode tonight because I got a full view.
Of whose booty?
Everyone.
There was a lot of booties going on tonight.
I just want to say something, just as a special PSA announcement, as a grown ass 41-year-old woman. You could get yeast infections from clothing being up inside your vag area for ridiculous amounts of time. Okay. It looks cute, but you're going to do things to yourself down there. That area needs to breathe. And I mean, it even says on the tampon box, can only be up in there for 4 to 6 hours. So please keep the shorts out of your cooch.
We've been on for not even a minute, and you're doing a yeast infection PSA. Oh, I love this show so much.
There's so many places to go with this, but that just I don't know if that's the mother inside of me, but I just want to run up behind him and just pull him down just a little bit.
It can't be comfortable though. I've never understood the thong G-string craze. Like me, I like a good boxer brief. I won't even wear briefs. That's too restrictive.
No, it's like I said, I wear the alternate G's, the grannies. I'm not about having anything in my booty. I'm not shy about pulling a wedgie out. I don't want a uni-wedge, which is all up in my front business and my back business. My briefcase needs to be empty. Do you understand what I'm saying? My business does not need to be touched. You've got to let it air out. Okay.
Yeah. It's so funny, but they're in Hawaii though. You don't think that's a difference? Like, it's gotta be less yeasty in the nice, beautiful paradise weather.
It doesn't matter where you are, Clifford. If you've got stuff up in your junk, you're gonna get a yeast infection. And then you will be the X and X'd on the beach.
Now, can guys get yeast infections too?
I'm not really sure about that. Deborah,
wait, can people see Deb? Can people see her thing pop
Yes,
up?
men can get yeast infections.
Deb, you're you're like Oz right now behind the curtain.
Yeah, so we should mention that we have Deb here helping us with the episode, and I like that she can pop up little words in between. That's so funny. I didn't know you could do that. Can everyone see when she types that?
I'm pretty sure they can. Yeah.
Oh, we got Mars in the chat saying, "I'll pay for tickets to watch this show." you would pay for tickets for like an hour-long talk at the Apollo about yeast infections.
I could go on and on about feminine hygiene. Like, there needs to be hair down there.
It's not just the guys can get them too.
Yeah, I mean, you need to have hair on your body to keep debris out. I mean, I don't know what you would be doing. That debris would be flying in your business. But I'm just saying, I've also gotten up close and personal with these bathing suits. Not of my own doing, but I know there's something going on down there I don't want to really get into. Okay, ADD's kicking in. All right, yeast infections and all that. That's my PSA.
I'm officially educated.
Good. So when you
educated.
Yes, if you have a daughter someday, you will be able to have the talk about that sort of thing. You know, if you feel
even like if I don't have a daughter, if I'm just bored waiting at the doctor's office.
You might just want to bring it up.
Just turn to the people beside me. Did you know?
According to Allison S. Kelly and pretty much everyone with a PhD.
Yeah, so yeast infections aside, what did you think of this episode? There's a lot to unpack today.
I got a lot going on in my mind. The little hamster in my mind wheel is going insane. Like, I am so all over the place. I'm
very ADD about it too, but like there's so much to go into, and it's just like there's a lot of juicy, fun stuff. But I think maybe we should take it from the top and go downwards.
Let's just go down. And I think at the very beginning of the show, let's see, we had Chris, who I refer to as Gucci, Faith, and Taylor, where their flags were lifted. They're down at the beach. They're waiting for their exes. I just found it a little odd that Faith's ex didn't, like, why was she even brought down there?
Very confused with the whole, the whole layout of this show really doesn't make sense to me. No. Like, we're only going to have the exes come in and they're going to trickle. And, only the singles can vote out the exes. And how does it work? How many people get votes? And you can save people. If you get, like, the whole thing just sounds like they did a bunch of coke at like 4 a.m. It's like, I got an idea for a show. Right?
It'd be a great show.
We're going to crush them. We're going to cut them. We're going to have their faces on flags. And then someone's going to be like,
put it in a pineapple.
Like, why would you bring Faith, like such a good character, to the beach just to leave her hanging? I guess, was she just there to be commentary on the other two?
I guess. And then it was all like when the other exes showed up and whoever, Romeo, the guy, I don't know, little pup who is hosting the show.
Big Romeo
says, little pup says, okay, Faith, you can get your ass out of here. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. He's got attitude.
He's got attitude. I would have been, I'm not going anywhere until my ex shows up. What'd y'all bring me down here for?
But I think I'd have attitude too if, like, my career took me to being host of X on the Beach after a prominent rap career.
Let me tell you something. I would be raging. I would be not only a raging alcoholic drunk on the beach, I'd be high on cocaine. So I would be on the beach going, look, y'all really picked some winners.
But like, I'm okay. So we have Chris and we have, what's her name? Tori?
On the beach, Taylor.
Yeah, on the beach with Faith. Oh, Taylor. Yeah,
Lucy and Faith.
She is cardboard vanilla tofu to me. I could not care less about this girl.
Couldn't even remember her name.
Couldn't even remember her name. Just like Chris couldn't remember Lexi's name.
Oh my God, we'll get to that. That was hilarious.
So I'm having the same kind of blanking. So I when you think the characters in the show can't get any better, out of the water, out of the ocean, emerges Chelsko. Oh my Lord.
She's a little bougie.
Bougie. What is with these people making up words? Gucci, bougie. Like, get the hell out of here.
She's bougie. Deb, look up bougie. Tell us what bougie means.
They just sound like stores you find in a mall. Like, it's all horrible.
Bougie means bourgeois.
Bourgeois. Okay, we can figure that out. I think.
Well, I don't know what bourgeois means.
Bourgeois, isn't that where you keep your garments? Like, that's like
bougeoir?
A bougeoir. That's not a real word.
I have no idea.
Oh, a boudoir. Is that what I'm thinking?
A boudoir. We're talking. Jesus. Let's get out of this before we get any deeper.
But I gotta ask before we even get into her as a human being, what kind of name is Chelsko?
I don't know. I was very confused. Chelsko just really, it sounds like a store that you would find in a factory outlet mall.
No, it sounds like a department store I would not shop at. Like down this aisle, we have discounts on chlamydia. And over here, half price herpes. Enjoy Chelsko.
Chelsko is the pill that you take when you have everything. When you have herpes, gonorrhea, crabs, everything. You're on the Chelsko.
Oh my gosh. Like that. So like And then she's like on the beach holding a microphone, you know, like in like a fur jacket. I'm like, who's making these decisions? This is the most coked up show MTV's put out there.
It's a fur cape. She comes out in a cape.
Oh, it's a cape.
Yeah.
That's right. Jasmine reminded me she comes in a cape. That's right.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Definition of bourgeois.
Bourgeois, definition 1 of relating to characteristics of social middle class.
Wait, what? Why is that something you brag about?
Why would you want to brag? I'm bougie.
I'm bougie. I know how to use a ladder and not get paid for my worth.
I mean, well, here's the thing. She's beautiful just because and this is coming out of her mouth, just because Chelsco is beautiful and an ointment that you can put on pretty much anything red down there. She's down to earth. It doesn't mean that you can't like her.
Well, Deb, you're giving us a whole novel right now.
Bougie is an elite demographic defined by the need for luxury and material items. Okay, I got you.
Okay, I'm following. Okay, I got it. Now, Chelsco comes in immediately being pure drama. And do you like her? I got to know off the bat, what's your first impression of this girl?
I'm just floored that she came out of the ocean wet, and the next thing we know, she's dry.
It's very impressive.
I'm impressed because that she flips in her hair. Okay, I don't have trouble. Like, she's full of herself. Like, she's very. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about someone that you would accuse of sleeping with your uncle. Like, what kind of
on the beach? She says, this guy cheated on me, and I'm mad about it. And then he's like, you fucked my uncle. I'm like, what? What kind of retaliation is this
from?
That made me so happy that it made me feel like I was back home. Like, I was raised where someone would be like, you stole my bike. Well, you fucked my grandpa. Like, that's what it felt like.
I feel like it was at a family reunion. You know, I live in the South.
This is gonna feel very bougie.
It's very bougie. I was like, this is amazing. He said, he cheated on me and he hurt me and he fucked my uncle. And I'm like, whoa.
And so it makes you think there's two paths this can go down, right? Either it's, oh, she's making a big deal of something and like he's trying to be like, well, you fucked my uncle, so that's way worse. Or he can't own up to being a complete cheating douche and is just throwing in thin air, you fucked my uncle.
Yeah.
Last week we were just like, we wrote this guy off. We were like, he is uninteresting, he's boring, he's got a weird squishy face, and he makes up words. We don't like him. And this week he's pointing his fingers saying, you fucked my uncle. Suddenly my favorite person on the cast.
I know, I loved it. And it's like, you're asking, like, what was my first impression? I didn't have like a first impression of her. I was just like, whatever, like another way. And then he goes, you fucked my uncle. And then I'm like, I could see this. She does, yeah.
Like, do you ever size someone up? You're like,
yeah,
they could be an uncle fucker.
Definitely an uncle fucker. Could be a grandpa fucker. It just depends.
Before going forward, I'm just going to dip into the chat real quick. Okay. We got Joy-Con Thomas back with us. Hey, Joy-Con. Asking if the show's any good. That's a packed question. Like, we recap this show. We enjoy snatching some weaves and shitting on these people. I don't know if we particularly like this show. Do we?
Listen, I'm the queen of crap TV. Yeah. You're talking to someone who is currently watching Teen Mom OG, Teen Mom 2, which comes back on in a week, Young and Pregnant. I've got The Challenge. I've got this show. I'm all over the crap shows. I mean, it is just me. That's just who. That's why I have the Jersey Shore reunion show. All of it.
I think it's just like
all of it.
It's trash you like to play in. You know, like for me, like yeah, I know it's a garbage show, but I'm having a great time watching it.
It makes me happy. It fills my life with glee to see people like this, because then maybe my life isn't so bad. Maybe the situation's pretty normal.
They're unbelievably shameless. I've never seen people this shameless in like real life, but they exist. They go on these shows.
Yeah,
and so it's almost like you're at the zoo looking at a rare animal.
Yeah,
you know,
doesn't it?
Well, you know what? I actually, here's the best way I think I can put this show, and this is for you, Joy-Con. And so if you're going to watch it, you have to understand this is a group of people that's basically a daycare where everyone's a child and also a toy.
Yeah.
And they're fighting with each other with who gets to play with what toy. And like that's what this show is. That's probably the most visceral way I can put that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really weird social experiment. Ever since reality TV opened up that box, it's always gone down these weird paths, right? So now we have people who were once in love and like shared real relationships on a show exploiting that for television. It's weird. And
it's all downhill from here. I mean, just when you think it can't get any worse. William in the chat room says, thank God we got more Pauly Califiore. When does he kiss his dad this season?
Well,
does he?
I think Chelsko might get there first.
Yeah.
We'll see. No, because he kissed his dad on Big Brother, right? Like, I think in one of the, like, they're a very kissy Italian family. I think that's the reference.
I don't know. I think they showed him with his family at the beginning, like, of the show last week. I don't know. We'll get there. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna dad kisses him right on the mouth.
Huh?
His dad kisses him right on the mouth. It's disgusting.
Was that on Big Brother or was that shown on this show?
Big Brother.
It was Big Brother.
Okay.
For sure. It's Pauly. Yeah. That guy will kiss anything to get on TV.
But so I have a 16-month-old boy though, right? Like Henry, and he sometimes runs up and gives me a kiss, right? At what age does it get weird?
My son's 21, and I can't get him to kiss my cheek. I mean, I did like if I get a hug, I'm happy. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's an Italian thing. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. I just know down here in the South,
is that stereotype legit though?
Kissing on the mouth. I'm just saying. IJS. Okay, IJS.
Okay, so we got Chelsko, we got Chris, and they're fighting on the beach. You cheated on me. You fucked my uncle. That's starting the whole arc for the entire show.
Typical.
Now, is that real? I'm really wondering how much of the show is scripted and how much of it is like he legitimately thought that like he had this idea because he said his relationship with his uncle has been strained ever since.
I want the backstory. Like I want to know what led to him thinking that she slept with his uncle. Like I want the back. Like I want like a separate episode.
Can we try to get him as a guest to get the backstory? Right. I want the uncle framework.
They diagram everything else on the show. This person slept with this person, got to this. Where's the diagram?
Yeah, that's the whole buildup of the Alicia hype, right?
Right. Yeah. That's just
we need our Gucci diagrams.
We need a Gucci diagram. We need someone to get on that stat. All right, but we'll be back to them shortly. Trust me. We got
Taylor.
Taylor's ex.
I was gonna ask for her name again.
Yeah, Taylor's ex, Andre, shows up and says he's a farm boy at heart because he knows how to handle some hoes.
And he clearly doesn't, because he does not know manners or his social. He seems very socially inept to me, right? Like he could have come in and gelled with the house and just been chill, but he just immediately chomped at the drama and went into this whole thing with Taylor. And like, first of all, why would you ever want to repair a relationship with a girl who blasted all your personal private information on Twitter?
Here's the thing. He seems like a guy dumb enough to cheat multiple times and get caught and get blasted on Twitter multiple times.
Yeah, you think it's just something that happens to him?
Yeah, it's just like he's not the brightest bulb in the pack that I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this guy's just got issues.
And I was really kind of taken aback because like they gave me Chelsko and I'm like, oh my gosh, what a reality TV gift. And then out comes Andre and I'm just like, oh, wah wah. Like what a flop this kid is.
It's like you're going 90 miles an hour and there's no traffic around and all of a sudden you're happy and then you get a slam on your brakes and like, oh, Andre or whatever.
I can't remember either of their names because they're so boring.
Like we probably will not be revisiting that, but they do have the moment where they take the couples off to the side and let them just kind of bicker. And like my favorite part though about Taylor and Andre is she's like, you cheated on me multiple times, you did this, you did that, and he's just standing there like, oh, you're so upset about that? Like, that was a long time. Like, he even looks at his watch like, that was a time ago. Like, he looks at his watch. That was a time ago. And I'm like, you would have no nuts if you said that to me. None.
If he really, if you know what, he would have been a champ in my books. If she's like, you cheated on me, and I said on Twitter, and then he's like, listen, you fucked my uncle. If he pulled that out too, I'd be like, what's happening?
You would have been like, it would have been one. You fucked my step uncle or something, some other fan. You know, I don't know. That sounded better in my head. So yeah, and then like then Taylor, or not Taylor, what's the Chelco, Mapco, whatever her name is, and Gucci went to the side, and that's what you just did this, you fucked my uncle, and she's like, oh my god, you're still upset about that? No, it didn't.
No, but if she's saying she didn't, right? But she's just like, I didn't, and she's saying it in the fakest way possible. But it may or may not be true. We'll find out at the end of this recap.
Dun, dun, because they will end up in the Shack of Secrets. And speaking of Shack of Secrets,
we start seeing what this is.
Derek and Angela go into the Shack of Secrets. His phone's unlocked for 7 minutes.
I've never seen faker overacting in my life. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But I don't have any feelings for you. But I
can't touch the phone. You get me to touch the phone. Oh my god!
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
She was acting like she was Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. Like, you know, like she's like, oh my god, how do I touch him without the whole temple falling and the rock and the snake? Like, she was like really dramatic. Like, this phone was gonna end everything. I was like, oh my god.
My favorite part about it is she's like, oh my god, and then it's like, but I don't care about you. I don't care about you, because he goes, look, can we just cut the shit? Do you have feelings for me? She's like, no. Do you? And he's like, yeah. And then, but it's like, what were here's the thing.
How?
She's mad girls.
You're talking horrible.
It's like you're talking to mad girls. Here's the thing. If they had just broken up and she got a hold of the phone before he had a chance to V-line and delete it like any normal philanderer, she would have seen everything. Whatever happens after you break up doesn't count. Even if it's the girl he said you've got nothing to worry about, it doesn't matter, because that could have started after. Look, it doesn't matter. I don't give a crap.
Like, you're not like breaking up so you can be celibate without each other. She hooked up with Tarai on the first night, not even thinking of Derek.
Right. And he's freaking out like, I'm single. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm single. Which I gotta kind of take Derek's side a little bit. But speaking of fake acting, she comes up out of the elevator. Oh, he's all, I had like a blackout when she was talking. But he comes up because I can only handle so much. And Derek comes up and just starts throwing throw pillows into the pool, tossing stuff. He goes to pick up I don't know, an ottoman and throw it in there. And I don't know who stopped him, but it's like, dude.
It was Corey.
Yeah, Corey. It's not that big a deal. Okay.
But I don't get what's going on. Like, this is what's blowing me out of the water right now, is how is that his reaction to start chucking shit into the pool? Like, okay, let's look at a quick timeline. He comes into the house. Right. She has been nothing but horrible to him, says she's going to be fucking this guy instead. Right. Doesn't like him, screamed at him, yelled at him. They go into a secret Temple of Doom shack. He confesses. We're gonna call
it the Temple of Doom from now on.
He confesses his feelings for her in spite of every horrible thing that just happened. Then he comes up from the Batcave elevator and chucks shit in the pool. what is this show we're watching? Like, who is this human on this show? I'm so confused. Was he not parented?
Oh, honey, none of these children were parents. There's something really wrong with each and every one of these people. And I can say because there's something wrong with me. But I'm just saying,
they're all Mowgli's raised in the jungle. Like, I feel like they've been raised by the monkeys and the wolves. Like, this is not how you act with other human beings.
No, it just seems like I've been really angry before, but I've never picked up furniture and thrown it. I mean, what was it was so scripted and so freaking fake. He was not.
You're never gonna get me so angry that I'm gonna exercise ever.
No, I'm not. Hell, fucking. There's nothing.
I'm not doing deadlifts for you. Are you kidding me?
I fucking hate you. No.
He starts curling a lamp. Oh, you've ruined my life.
But I mean, she just made him look really, really bad, I think. And it doesn't help that all that happened. But it was just the point of, what was the point of going through the phone if they had been apart for so long? Look, all the evidence is gone. It's dead in the water. It's pointless. Yeah. They should have done the lie detector thing, which we will get to in a minute. But
I'm so excited about that.
Faith comes back before Gucci and Taylor and whatnot.
That was the first one of the episode.
Yeah, she spilled the tea about what was going on, and she didn't even bring up Andre and Taylor. Oh. She was like, "Oh, y'all, listen, Chris's ex showed up, and she fucked his uncle." And I mean, everybody's like, "What?"
And the way she was telling it too, she was like so happy. Yeah, she like fucked his uncle, and he was like, Gucci was like not Gucci. Like.
That was so good. We are talking about it right now. That's how she was. Like, we are talking about it.
Yeah. She was legit, like, so excited. So, like, yeah, she's tell them, and then all the exes come back, and it's drama. But, like, the other couples that were the highlight of last week's episode, really none of them were highlighted this week, right? Like, so Polly and Lexi, we go into them a bit this episode, but Chase and Skylar and Victoria, we don't touch them at all this episode, basically, because Chase and Skylar are back into it.
Yeah, she's not petting his pup. He's got these boxers with a dog's head on the crotch, chasing her around, going, "Pet my pup, pet my dog." It's nasty. I don't.
Wait, did he actually say that?
He said, "Pet him. He's just a pup." And I was like, "Oh, that's so disgusting."
That's gross.
I don't want to see an outline of nuts on anything. So I mean, the wiener dog. No, it was a cocker spaniel.
And if they do anal, it's a Shih Tzu. What?
That's a new one I learned. Eow!
Oh yeah, because we're watching the Cardi B history of Cardi B slang sayings or whatever.
So now it's eow or okay. Yeah. So the exes the exes come in the house, and Jasmine like immediately goes to Gucci and starts telling him, "Oh, your Chelsco is talking shit about you. She said you don't have a car, you don't have a house, you don't own shit, you don't have no money."
They were they're integrating into the house, and like it started off with one of the greatest confessionals ever, where like Chris is trying to come off like a gentleman, and he's like, "Yo, if I fucked your aunt, I would have told you." And I'm just like, I'm like, does this make you a gentleman? So like, all of a sudden we're kind of seeing who this guy is, and then they cut to the bedroom where she's like, "He crashed my mom's car. He crashed my sister's car." It's like all this guy does is drive around crashing cars.
That's it.
Right? Just trying to protect his protect his uncles from being fucked, and then like. And then all of a sudden he's like, so yeah, Jasmine, she's the pot stirrer. Anytime there's drama, she's going to the other person and then just goes back to the shadows.
I don't know. I'm that would so be me. I'd be like, "Oh shit, y'all, hold on. This is what's going on. This is what's going on." And then, but here's the thing. He's like, "You want to come outside?" Gucci goes up to what's her name? Chelsea goes, we can we go outside? She goes, do you want to ask me nicely? I'd be like, bitch, all the crap you're talking about, get your ass outside right now.
This chick is hilarious.
I'm going to grab you by your coat and I'm going to flip your ass outside. And
but like, she's a psycho, right? We can agree that she's purely psychotic, right? Because she's just like talking all this shit. And then he's like, yo, can we talk about the crazy shit you're talking about right now? She's like, you have to ask me nicely. You literally just said I was homeless and crashed cars constantly. Can we just discuss this? Can you lower your voice, please?
Listen, let me tell you something. You need to be respectful when you be disrespecting me. Do you understand?
Oh, so funny.
Yeah.
Like, this girl straight up, like, she has the psycho eyes.
She does.
You know, like when you look at someone and she's just like, hi, nice to meet you. Marry me forever. I'm going to burn your house down. Like, she's got that going on. She goes. Now, here's my question, though. When Jasmine reports it, right?
Right.
I remember her saying about the cars. She kept crashing the cars. That he kept crashing the cars. I don't remember her saying anything about him not having a home. Because she came downstairs and she said, you have no car, you have no home.
Oh, she was just stirring the pot. The fire was burning out. She had to throw that gas.
Yeah, she was just tossing some kindling in there, right?
That verbal, gasoline on it. But the funny part is, like, when he's sitting there, Gucci is sitting there talking to her about it. He goes, you fucked my uncle. And the fake freaking cry-ass face that Chelsea
This was a phony episode of these people.
She goes, it was like she was trying because she's like, you really think of my uncle? I mean, it was just like, what?
You did. I would never fuck your uncle. That was so fake. That was absolutely like, she looked like she was trying to shit her pants.
She was trying to not. She was trying to keep the massive amounts of bullshit that she has crammed up her ass from coming out with that comment.
You can't be the kind of person that like any normal person would be like, dude, I didn't fuck your uncle. Like any normal person would be like, hey, for some reason you seem to think I fucked your uncle. I didn't fuck your uncle. But she's like, how would you ever think? Like she's getting Bell's palsy as she was talking. Right. Half her face just went, bleh. How do you?
Well, my favorite comment about all that was Victoria. Like everybody's like, oh my God, we'd fuck your uncle. And Victoria's like, well, if he's good looking and wealthy, I'll fuck your uncle. And I'm like, I can. But yeah, that whole thing. And it was funny that whole situation after that fight immediately went to Gucci hitting on Lexi. And can I ask a question?
Yes,
Somebody
please.
Answer this. What's up with him calling her bro? Like he's sitting there talking to her. Oh, do you play Xbox? Yeah, I play Xbox. Oh, I'm feeling you now, bro. I really got the schoolboy crush on you, bro. And I'm like, if I'm sitting across from a guy and he's calling me bro, I have a problem with that. Maybe it's because I have standards that are higher than a coffee table. I don't know.
He's disconnected. Like he is not like that's the thing. When you go around saying Gucci and bro all the time, you're just so caught up in this universe of douche. Like there's no getting out of it. I feel like in solidarity with the women's movement, he would use the hashtag Me Too, bro. You know, like, and think that he's doing something good with society. And we'd be like, dude, no. Like, don't say those kind of horrible things.
Me too,
like,
bro.
I thought that too. As soon as he's like saying bro, and I was like, how she can't be remotely interested in him. Like Polly was saying it. He's like, there's no way she's interested in you.
Well, see, I thought she was, and then Polly got real upset and started just going off on her about, I was ready to go to bed and I didn't know I was going to be sitting here for 2 hours while you were going flirting and playing this guy over here and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, look, if you want to claim me, then you need to claim me. And I'm like, whoa, when did this turn into freaking clan of the cave bear? I mean, or what is going on right now?
Yeah, this isn't Risk. Like, he doesn't have to conquer her territory and put a flag on her beehole, like right in the G-string, right? Like, that's not what's gonna happen here.
Why doesn't he just bring her up to the front of the house and take a piss on her? I mean,
yeah, the whole marking your territory, like, but like, since when's a woman to be claimed? Like, that's such a gross concept.
I can't. Is that like a new thing? Anyone? Is this like a?
It has to be in club culture. I mean, like in a Jersey Shore club culture, it's got to be a thing where it's like, well, if you don't want me to fuck around, you got to claim me, and I claim you, and then we're each other's property. Like, it just seems so messed up. And then we got to meet each other's family within 2 weeks.
Here's the thing. It's called being in a relationship. It's called being boyfriend and girlfriend. And these young kids, they don't want labels. I would rather but you want to be claimed? I can't deal with it. Get out. Get out.
This is so weird. So she wants to be claimed by Polly, but she's entertaining Chris. As Chris is talking, like, he's the most confident. Like, he is a like some shit DJ that's on X on the Beach. He is not Steve Aoki. He's not like a big time DJ, right? No. Like, no one's gonna cry over him like Avicii, right? Like, this guy is just some nobody, and all of a sudden he's talking to her like he's got the biggest game in the world, right? He's like, "You're gonna fall in love with me." I'm like, you raccoon face little dweeb.
You look like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, you but with smaller guns.
Oh, I'm crying.
I bet you his wiener looks like Groot. Baby Groot.
We're gonna get to his baby Groot wiener because that's coming. So we got a whole lie we got a whole lie detector test to go through and break down question by question. But I want to thank everyone who's in the chat room. William, Joy Thomas, Mars, who is loving us talking about Pauly Califiore, who actually Pauly Califiore in tonight's episode had a valid argument during that. Like, don't play me. Yeah. Don't play me. Don't what does he kept saying? Don't run around. Like run around.
Yeah.
Yeah, do the run around.
Again, like, we always have to understand the culture we're dealing with when talking about these people, right? So the whole runaround thing, I think, really is, I think that's common in this culture because they play games with each other.
Right.
They play mind games, right? So he's saying, don't play the games. Don't give me the runaround. She says she was going to be upstairs for a nap and then goes talk to Rocky the Raccoon for 2 hours. Right?
Right, yeah.
And then she comes upstairs, and Polly's like, "Yo, this ain't Gucci. Like, what are you doing right now, right?"
Yeah. And then when he's going off on her in front of everyone, and he starts patting Gucci's chest, you're just playing him. You're breaking his heart. And I'm like, why are you petting him like a dog? And he's just standing there. And Jasmine in the corner. Did you see Jasmine in the corner when they were talking?
What's she up to?
It was almost like she said something and they cut it out. I just need Jasmine in every situation. I need her to plant herself in every sitch. That's all I got.
Imagine that situation. She was like going to Lexi, like, yo, he'll crash your car. He doesn't even have a home.
Yeah. His home is his car and he crashed it. I mean,
he lives in a junkyard, like with all the other raccoons.
With all the other raccoons and crashed cars. He's nothing great.
But like Pauly, I keep wanting to shit on him, and he keeps being kind of valid.
Yeah, I know, and that's scary.
Especially if he's going to end up being the sane one of this series, my mind will be blown because Pauly's doing a pretty good job handling himself.
He's doing a very good job. I mean, he's not running around acting like a nut job, crying, talking to butterflies, and being a hot mess like he was on Big Brother. But then again, this is a different kind of show.
Yeah,
you got to put him on a show with these caliber of people to make him look sane.
Yeah, and there seems to be a level of Big Brother in this, because we'll get to that because the vote really confused me, which we'll dive into. So the Lexi Pauly thing happens. Now Lexi, I think, is actually really pretty, but like I don't think MTV's for her. I don't think she's a drama girl. I think she should just be cool. She's a hairdresser. Just bring it down. Just be down to earth. Be cool.
Yeah, it just seems like I would have been more interested if his ex was Zakiya. Like, where the hell is Zakiya from? Like, I like, when did they break up?
Right.
Yeah.
So then we go back to okay. The chart comes in shortly after this. Now is that with who's in the chart again? Do you have it? Like, I actually forgot to write it down.
No. Okay. This is what I've got, and this is going off memory. Corey dated Alicia,
and they keep building up Alicia. We have yet to meet Alicia.
Alicia used to date Andre, who dated Taylor.
That's right.
Taylor and Alicia got into it because I think
she got mopped and bopped.
One of them. She got mopped and bopped. I can't keep up with all the drama.
So Taylor mopped and bopped Alicia. Alicia was with Andre. Now Corey is with Taylor. They're in bed with each other. And Corey drops a bomb so casual.
Yeah.
That he's got a kid now.
It's not really a bomb, though. I've known about, like, everyone has kind of known about it.
I didn't know about it. I'm a filthy casual, right? So I didn't know about it.
Well, no, it came out like right before this show. I think before they filmed this show, that he had a little girl with one of the former challenge contestants.
Oh wait, who?
Oh, I think her name was Cheyenne or something. I can't remember, but she's a cute girl.
Can someone find out in the chat for us who is Ryder's mom?
Who is Ryder's mom? Corey.
Yeah, I want to know. I'm curious.
Mom. We want to know. Let us know. But yeah, that went on. And I don't know about them as a couple, because Corey tends to get serious and have girls that he really likes on every freaking show that he goes on. But this, I will say, it's the first time. Can you hear those dogs barking?
Yeah, I can hear them.
I'm sorry. My neighbor's dogs are really Y'all have to hear me go out and yell. But here's the thing. Like, this is the first time that I've ever seen Shut!
Oh my gosh, that was so loud. Sorry. You just scared the shit out of me. Like, honestly, I think I just shit my pants. You can't do that on a microphone. What's wrong with you? Like, I'm too big for you to be startling. I can't. If I have a heart attack on an X on the Beach recap show, I swear to fuck, Allison. I swear to God, if you kill me on an X on the Beach recap show, I will come back and haunt you as a pair of granny panties, and you will be cursed with yeast infections.
I almost killed you and Deb. I'm sorry. Her name was. The dogs are yelling. They're barking, and I'm just telling them to shut up.
Deb said something, but we totally missed it. Okay.
She has a heart condition, and I almost killed her. So Cheyenne is the mother of the baby.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I like Cheyenne. She was cute. She was a classier contestant.
Yeah, I like Cheyenne too. She was the one that was teamed up with Devin, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. She's cool. All right, cool. Oh my God. Like, I actually feel like I have heart palpitations.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, they finally got around to it, they explained the elimination, but we'll do that towards the end when they actually do the elimination. I do
want to say, because Romeo walks in and he explained it very haphazardly. That basically, he does say it halfway through the episode. You're going to have a token where you can save someone with a crush, which would annihilate a cut vote. And you can vote to cut someone or put a crush on someone. Right. And he's holding a golden pineapple sack that's completely unexplained.
All I heard was, you get a crush vote, fine. If you get a cut vote, your crush vote cancels it out, and everything goes in your pineapple.
And so I'm glad that they did the mechanics of the show. Everything comes down to coked up producers, and it makes me so happy, because if we embrace that now.
Put it in the pineapple.
Okay, so we're gonna have, like, you can crush them or cut them, but crushing is good, cutting is bad. Both of those words are bad. Not tonight, they aren't. So we get this golden pineapple, and they're gonna and then only half of them can vote out half of them. It makes no sense. So then we're going to the Shack of Secrets. This is what we're really friggin' excited for.
Yeah, the lie detector.
I gotta tell you, before they revealed it was a lie detector, I kid you not, because I was watching with my wife, and I turned to her and I go, "Oh my God, I hope to fuck the uncles in the Shack of Secrets.
Oh God, that would have been so Gucci.
Like, imagine the uncle just came out like he was in there, and he was.
He just comes
like,
out.
Uncle Charlie's here, and like he's like, no, not my Uncle Charlie.
And he's hot. Wouldn't that be something?
Imagine he wasn't though. Like he just looked like Homer Simpson, but worse. And then Chelsko gets this look in her eyes, just like hungry eyes.
Oh my God! Like it's just look. We've all been there. We've all had that one that we regret. Well, not all of us, but some of us. I've heard about a lot of them. And you end up seeing that person later, and you're like, man, I must have been so drunk that it was almost almost probably a lawsuit. I mean, there's no way I coherently made that decision. There's no way. Or I was just that one.
Well, yeah, and I gotta say, this is really fun that they think that these people are going to be able to operate a lie detector test.
I want to know how they set it up for them to tell it was lying. I guess when it went up a certain, like whatever, it said lie or truth on it. It had to have been like a pop-up coloring book. It had to have been that simple.
Now, and this is, I think this is really fun. So we had the phone going through the phone. Now we have a lie detector test. Like, what's the sack of, I keep calling it the sack of secrets. That's so gross.
It is the Temple of Doom. This is the sack.
The Temple of Doom. What is the Temple of Doom going to look like on like episode 12, like near the end? You know, like what is it just going to be like a knife in the middle and they start on either end and only one can leave?
Probably. I don't know. There is no way if I was down there with an ex of mine, I don't want to know anything about you. I'd be like, I don't want to see in your phone. I don't want to see your face. And
I don't want to be in an underground cave with my ex. Like, that's weird.
We can just stand here and just, maybe fart or something. I don't care.
What were some of the questions they were asking?
I wrote down the questions.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
They real hard-hitting, deep questions that you ask when it's real love and it's a real relationship and you really care about each other. Am I a good kisser? Comes to mind. Chelsko, just whatever.
Costco
asks Gucci. Costco asks Gucci.
Did you just have a moment where you wondered what you're doing with your life?
Do you want to know something? The sad thing is I thought Costco and then you said it.
Yeah.
That is what's freaking me out right now. We are on that level that we both are really regretting a lot of life decisions that brought us to this moment.
But regretting life decisions better when you're doing it with someone else.
That's right. At least I'm not doing it alone.
Yeah.
So Costco asks Gucci, am I a good kisser? Or did Gucci asked her, am I a good kisser? I don't know.
Yeah. Gucci asked Costco, am I a good kisser? And she lied and said, but you didn't need a lie detector test to know she was lying because she's like, yes.
Well, no, wait a minute. I think she said yes, and that was true. It was the next question.
No, it wasn't true.
That one? Okay,
no, so she said he wasn't a good kisser. And here's the thing. I don't know what constitutes as a good kisser. This is coming from someone who I think is a pretty bad kisser. Like, I would say I'm a notoriously horrible kisser because, okay, when I never kissed a girl till I was like 18. Okay. And this is how I used to practice. You know the water fountains at school?
Oh, Lord have mercy. You were that guy that I was always behind making out with the water.
I was that guy that I was guy. I was practicing on the water fountain. Like, do I do it like this? You know, like just.
I would give anything to see this.
Oh, it's very much like a bearded.
Oh, Deb is still there.
It's very much like a bearded trout trying to find his way through a dam. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But if it's a true relationship and it's love, kissing doesn't matter, right?
I don't know. I I used to practice kissing on my stuffed animals, so I don't really know what that says about me.
See, like everyone's kissing things they're not supposed to.
Right.
You with water fountains, you with animals.
Right. But the next question was, do we have good sex? I think Gucci asked Costco that, right? Do we have good sex? And she just says, no. It was just a no.
And then he goes, oh yeah, I guess it was bad when I was giving you 9 orgasms in 10 minutes.
No, he said, oh, well, I guess I wasn't giving you 9 orgasms in a minute. If you can give me 9 orgasms in a minute, send me your number right now. My email address is memphisdarling@gmail.com. Let's go. Wow. I don't know anybody that can do that.
We're going to see you walking around with granny panties that say Gucci on the bum.
I'm going to I'm going to put Gucci on my granny panties.
Yeah, you're going to be preaching his brand. Like, there's no way, like, how, I can't imagine him giving an orgasm.
I don't want to think about his O face. I don't want to think about him without a shirt on. Like, I'm pretty sure we haven't seen him completely without a shirt on, or even the camera. Even the show was like, nope. Like, they immediately moved away from his bare chest.
I feel like he would make DJ noises during sex. Like, remix, like right when he's about to blow, like does the air.
He'd be like,
yeah, he does a dubstep remix.
And his butt, everything's just going to it, like just, oh my God.
And like those two together, like, so we know that they've had sex. You gotta imagine like how strange it is. Like, she's wearing a fur cape. He's probably doing Molly in a Rexall drug mart or something.
Yeah, it's just not a mental picture I need. Just get out. It's just,
but we don't care if he's a good kisser. We don't care if he's a good fuck.
No.
We want to know: did she fuck his uncle?
Yes, that's what. But hold on. There was one more question before that one. She asked him, did you really love me? And this was actually, and like, yeah. And it was true. And then, so fuck that.
He asked her that. We
don't care about.
He asked her that, right? And so they got 2 questions each. So his question was, did you love me? And then she said, yes. Right? And it was true. Right. And it was like really actually kind of cute.
Right. It was a sweet moment, but we don't care about those sweet, tender moments. We want to go to the 4th question. Did you fuck my uncle? And at first it was like, the answer, like, what happened. And he's like, yeah. Did you fuck my uncle? Answer the question, but I want the answer.
Yeah, she's still skirting around it. She comes off guilty.
Yes, very, very guilty.
She's acting guilty.
Yes. And she answers it, no. It's almost like she knows how to trick the lie detector test by the way she says no.
She's like, listen, I've been through lie detectors in caves before.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm in for right now.
This is just another day that ends in Y for me. Whatever. So it came back. She was telling the truth. She did not fuck the uncle. And they come up out of they come up out of the back, out of the bat cave.
Oh, this was my favorite moment of the episode when they come up and everyone starts like, she announces about the lie detector test and says that she didn't fuck his uncle, and everyone cheers.
Woo, yay!
And who was it that said no uncles were fucked in the making of this episode?
Faith. I think it was Faith that said that.
She wins the episode. Best line I've ever heard.
I was laughing
so good.
Because she comes out every freaking time they showed Costco during this episode. She had like either her cape on or she had a jacket on hanging off of her. Like every time I'm like, you not put the fucking thing on? I know your ass is cold. I'm cold looking at you. So she's like, guess who did fuck the uncle? And they're all.
She looks like she's on a perpetual walk of shame. She always has the cape half off. She's got mascara on her teeth. We're like, what's going on?
Mascara on her. It's true. She is a permanent walk of shamer. That's how she walks, just in everyday life.
Pure joy and celebration, where they're like, she didn't fuck her uncle. Well, his uncle.
Like she even came out of the Bat Cave with her shoes in her hands, on her tiptoes. Guess who did fuck uncle? Guess who?
There's probably an Uber waiting outside for her just out of habit.
Oh my god.
But like we have to get to the whole cut and crush ceremony.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, right? So like they're making it clear.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, hit me.
There's really quick and insignificant, but it was kind of funny. Derek trying to get Jasmine's crush vote.
That was so quick.
That was so quick and weird and awkward, and they kissed, and it was like, that's not the like.
And she said he's a good kisser.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He basically went to the one girl that doesn't have anybody, which would be me, and made out with her. That would be me. I'm like the lonely, awkward girl, funny, sarcastic girl in the bunch that no guy ever talks to. Finally, some hot guy starts talking to me. Bitch, I know you want my vote. I'm not stupid. But come sit on my face anyway.
Yeah, like he's just kissing for a crush vote. And like they're making it clear that's going to be between Derek and Andre. So they're both doing things that not get voted out of the show. He's making out with Jasmine. Andre apologized for cheating. And then she's like, all I wanted was an apology. There's no way an apology fixes cheating.
That's all he did, though. Like, he didn't even approach anybody or try to do anything. He just went and half-heartedly apologized to Taylor. I'm sorry I put my penis in multiple vaginas when we were together. Obviously,
all the time.
You're still upset, even though it was like a long time ago and stuff. But yeah, still be hurt about it. I'm sorry. He's like, at least I admit it. At least I admit, like he even said, at least I admit that I'm a douchebag.
Well, and I was not mad at all about it being between Andre and Derek. I'm like, yeah, I want one of them to go because I want to see more Victoria. I want to see more Skylar. I want Chelsko to stay. She's good TV. You know, even though I don't like, what's her name with Tarai? Angela. I don't like her. She's good for the show. So I want her to stay around.
Yeah.
In this show, you get rid of the boring people. You keep the exciting people.
Well, I think when your ex is voted off, you're not voted off, right?
Yeah, you stay.
Okay, you stay. I was just kind of wondering about that.
Yeah, so Taylor still can play her little storyline with Corey, which we're going to be immediately uninterested in. Yeah. Almost starting now.
Right. So I just want to point out that when they did the pineapples, Derek only had like 2 in there. And then when they got to Andre's pineapple, like the fucking thing had so many cuts in it. You like the guy, like Romeo couldn't even pick it up. It was like, I don't even think I'm going to open this thing, bro.
He looked like Santa trying to carry that sack around.
I can't get it. There's like, they're all of them. I'm not even going to count. There's all but 2 in there.
So there's a lot we're not seeing. There was obvious campaigning here. Mm-hmm. The house decided to keep Derek and get rid of Andre. Can you explain this decision to me? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I think because, like I said, Andre didn't really do anything. He didn't really have any interaction. He was walking around. He owned up to being a philanderer. And then he's like, whatever, and like he didn't really interact with anybody. And I mean, he just kind of just let it go. Like maybe just, I don't even think these people understand the game themselves.
But as a guy with roommates, you know, like I've had roommates before.
Yeah.
If I had to choose between the roommate that chucks shit in the pool and the roommate that doesn't chuck shit in the pool, I pick the roommate who doesn't chuck shit in the pool.
Right. The less bothersome one. The more
don't chuck shit in the pool. So like that, and I love that Angela and Tarai were the only ones. So the house is basically against those 2.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's
they don't
funny
give a shit about their romance.
Tarai was even like tonight, God, I mean, like her ex is all up in the house, and I got to deal with this. When he was throwing shit, and he's like, the more they argue, the more it seems like you have feelings for each other, and it's like, can I argue for a second,
please?
Here's the thing. you can be completely over someone and the mere sight of them still makes you want to just kill them. It doesn't matter. There's just that horrible of a person. I dated a guy a long time ago. Like even the mere sight of him, even when I stalk him on Facebook, like, because, I'm just curious sometimes, because I'm not going to act like I'm not one of those people. We all do it. Don't lie. But like, I'm just kind of curious. Like, even when I'm like, God, like what? Like, I don't even care. Like, if I was on a show with that person, I would be livid and horrible, and I would spit all kinds of verbal venom. But that doesn't mean I want to pet his pup.
Yeah. But there's people that I've like never even dated, just people I don't get along with in real life, that if I see their name online, I feel grossed out by it. I'm like, that person, fuck them forever, like
you can still hate, like strongly dislike someone, and it has nothing to do with your genitalia.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I assume everyone hates me for my genitalia. That's what's going on.
That's right.
So obviously Derek's getting saved, Andre gets cut.
Right.
And so we're left. We're still going to have the drama in the house. And like, as Andre said, now it's time for him to run back into the ocean where he came from, because they're all mermaid people.
Yeah, he's a merman.
He's a merman. And this is what I love about the buildup for like every episode is building up Alicia.
Yeah.
I have a prediction I want to make. Officially, I'm making episode 2 on My Weekly Meltdown. I'm making this prediction right now.
Do it.
Alicia is going to be the Y2K of X on the Beach. Something we keep talking about until it happens, and then it's just going to be blah. Yeah. It's going to be a flop. I don't think she's going to be worth the hype.
They're going to bring her on at the end of an episode. We're going to have to wait an entire week.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be Cora just freaking out. Taylor will be freaking out. There won't be a fight. Jasmine will be in the middle of it. Shit, that bitch will be running from room to room, gathering intel, just like I would. I'd be hiding under shit.
Gucci stealing Alicia's car. It's just like, what's happening right now? So I'm not. I think it's not going to be worth the hype. But yeah, that's the episode. Like, what do you think is going to be happening next?
Well, they're going to obviously bring on more exes. I think that. I think there's going to be a couple more coming on next week. Hopefully it'll be Corey's Y2K, Alicia's, so we can just get that.
Yeah, I don't want this drawn out anymore. I want to meet her.
I want to see Faith's ex, because she flat out said in the episode tonight, you can't have my ex. If I can't have him, you can't have him. But you know what I'm saying? She was like, no, nobody gets my ex.
But like, okay, here's the thing too, though. It's immediately uninteresting because Andre just got voted out. Because they keep showing the chart, and Andre was a part of the chart. Right?
Well,
like,
we're not going to remember who Andre is next week. Let's be honest.
True.
Like, I'm never going to think of this guy again. I don't think that he was really involved. I don't really understand the whole chart, because Alicia and Taylor got in a fight over Andre, or I don't even. Yeah, that had to have been it.
There's a lot of backstories we need going into with these people.
It's just so confusing.
If you could interview one guy and one girl from the show, who would be your go-to choice?
Jasmine.
Yeah.
100%. And Gucci. Like, I want to dig into Gucci. I want Gucci and Jasmine on the show.
I would pick Gucci and Chelsko just because, like, I really want to talk to her, like, in real life.
We need to have Jasmine and Costco on the show at the same time.
Jasmine's just gonna like roast her the whole
time.
Yeah,
like, and Costco won't even know what's happening.
Oh, and Jasmine's just making up lies like, "Yo, Clifford, Costco called you fat."
Yeah.
What? Jasmine, why?
That'd be so awesome.
Yeah, I think that wraps it up. So, like, we gotta say thank you to everyone in the chat. Allison's ready for bed already.
Listen, it's been a Sunday. I don't have any makeup on. I look crazy.
Me neither.
It's insane. It's insane. Thank you to Ashley in the chat, Mars for monitoring everything, Joy-Con Thomas, William. It's like this show. I can't wait for next week. So we'll be back next week for episode 3.
Oh, and we got to come up with a hashtag. And I was thinking, okay, what do you think of this? I'm mixing Big Brother And X on the Beach, our weird conversations. Yeast Mode Cowboy.
Yeast Mode Cowboy.
Is that a good hashtag for this episode?
Yeast Mode Cowboy. Because let me tell you something, honey. Pull the shorts out your crotch. Out your crotch. Stop it.
Let's hit him with the socials before my computer dies. I have a horrible laptop battery.
I got it. You guys know how to get me. The.memphis.darling on Instagram, at Summers, SOMMERS on Twitter, and subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube. And please like and share My Weekly Meltdown on Facebook.
Yes. Yes. And I'm Clifford Myers. Clifford like the big red dog. Myers like the serial killer. On all socials. And if you hit me up on YouTube, I'm releasing videos weekly. I just released 3 mutated space animals I want to see in Rampage 2. And it's a really stupid yet funny and awesome conversation. Check that out on my channel.
Right.
Okay.
All right, guys. We will see you next week to discuss the serious drama that unfolds on X on the Beach, episode 3.
And thank you very much, Deb, for being our mod today and helping us out with the show. Much appreciated.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.